Hey yo, it's time to roar, get loud, let's ignite. Jeremy B in the house, we keeping it tight. Every weekday at 11, we ready to ride. Lions Talk Live, come and join the pride. Waking up early, it's that morning grind. Tune in to the show, leave the troubles behind. Jeremy B's the king, with the voice like thunder. Every word he spits, it's a lyrical wonder. Got the lions around, sharp and fierce. When we hear one pride, you can't help but feel your heart pierce. Talking all the topics, keep it real, keep it raw. With a lion's mentality, we're ready for the roar. One pride, it feels right. Jeremy B bringing the heat, morning light. Every weekday at 11, we taking flight. Lions Talk Alive, yeah, we ready to bite. One pride, hear us loud. Jeremy's in the zone, making us proud.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
All right, it is the Lions Fan Cave Chat, episode 2028.
Wow.
So we've done 28 shows since the 2000th episode. Megan, it is great to see you here. Nick, it's good to see you here. And of course, Will.
I'm here.
PCP, as we call him. What's that stand for again, Will?
Butt chin Padawan.
Let the hate flow through you.
Let the hate flow through. Yeah, seriously.
Oh, but that being said, we signed tight end Thomas Gordon off of the Chicago Bears practice squad to a futures contract. And seeing how he has no NFL in-game experience, I'm in the camp. He's a camp body. And I think it's just depth to have on our practice squad. It doesn't even guarantee he makes our practice squad.
Yeah.
So, go ahead. I was getting ready to go.
Yeah, that's what I read about him before the show. He was in college for 6 years at Northwestern. Never really did. He wasn't really a pass catcher, but like JB said, he's a camp body. He's a low. It's not expensive to have him, and also he's built like a blocking tight end, so he'll be a developmental camp body.
He might be who takes the place in those 13-man personnel when we usually brought in Skipper as an extra tight end. He might be that guy that comes in as the extra tight end for a swing tackle type of blocker.
He's like 6'5", what, 250 something?
258. Yep.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that, Nick?
I agree.
Okay. Megan?
I mean, I don't know. I think it'll be good.
Like I said, it's just somebody to bring in to give some competition because we don't know if Zylstra will be re-signed, and we don't know if Brock Wright will return from that trachea injury because we have heard nothing about him since that happened.
No.
And I love having a female to talk ball with. Megan is Austin Hacker's wife, mother to Blakeland, who just had a birthday.
Yep, yesterday. Party tomorrow.
Oh boy, you sound so enthused.
Party tomorrow. Party tomorrow.
I mean, Austin's going to be dead. He's almost been working. He went in at work at like 10 a.m. this morning, and he's still working.
What time is he working all that night too?
They said, I want you to stay for the, like, he's kind of working a double. So he's like, they said, stay for the dinner rush, and I figured he would be gone, right? No, he's still there.
Oh, he's still at Applebee's.
Oh, yeah, he's still.
He's finishing up his Applebee's before he works at the hospital, right?
Yeah, he starts
Does he
February
bring you guys
16th
home
at the
food?
hospital.
That would be good.
And he doesn't get free food either, so it's not like, hey, here's free food.
No,
Hey,
they only give a discount, right? They'll let you have, like, if you're working a double shift. When I used to work at a restaurant, you would get like a free lunch item.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a meal. It was a lunch item to hold you over until you could go home and cook a meal.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy,
which
is he gonna run
I
into
saved
Dan
no dinner
Campbell
for
and do
him.
the talk
So
like this?
So what was that?
I
Is he
saved
gonna
no
do the
dinner for
Dan?
him though.
Oh, sorry.
I'm trying to get what Will was saying.
Is
Oh,
he gonna
sorry.
do the Dan Campbell and Applebee's commercial like this?
No. No, as a matter of fact, I kind of hope our coach stops doing them. And it's not because they're not entertaining. It's not because they're not funny. It's not because they're bad. It's because I want them to focus on the team again.
Yep, I agree.
And I'm not saying he doesn't focus on the team. It just seems like the stardom's getting to him a little bit.
Yep, I agree.
What do you
Hi,
guys think
Michael
about?
Edward.
What do you guys think about what Amon Ra said about the fans that were griping about the Petzing hire? Do you agree with him, or do you think he went about it the wrong way?
He went around the wrong way. I personally think it was
I didn't even see that.
said some
He
silly things.
came out. He goes, "If you guys, most of you guys don't even know ball." He started it off with that, basically telling them they were stupid for feeling this way.
He started it off way wrong.
And then he went into why. He goes, "You don't think they did their due diligence with these interviews? You don't think they did this? You don't think they did that? Do you not trust Dan Campbell anymore? Do you not trust Brad Holmes to make the right decisions? Let them do their job, and we're going to play ball because you don't." And then he ended with, "Because you don't know ball."
He could have worded it better.
Right. I think the wording is what's rubbing people the wrong way more than anything. But it's nothing that podcasters that are very entrenched in their own opinion hasn't said about the casual fans that disagree with them.
Yep.
I try not to go that route. I try to get everybody's opinion and how they feel from their heart. If they agree with me, great. If they don't, I'm okay with it, because guess what? That's part of free speech. You're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to voice your opinion. Not everybody has to like it.
Exactly.
Do you guys agree with that sentiment and how I worded it?
Hmm.
Yep.
So, do you think? I know he's lost a few subscribers already over it, and I think it's more of the new breed of Lions fans. And what I mean by that, if you look at our first run in the playoffs, we had the rowdy, normal, out of your seat yelling fans that we always do that make it hell for teams to come to Detroit and play. Last year in the playoffs, it was way more subdued. And somebody said, well, it's because the average fan and even some of the super fans can't afford playoff ticket prices.
Correct.
MDE says, opinions are what makes the world interesting. If all the same, we would be all Amish and wearing brown and blue polyester knit shirts.
You're not
I agree,
wrong.
Michael Edward.
So I use my platform to allow everybody to say what they want, and I give my opinions after them, because I don't like to make my opinion your opinion just because I say it. That's why I usually ask everybody else first and then give my own. And the fact that, you know, we had what? 6, 4, and 2. I've only gotten 3 games wrong the entire playoffs, and I'll admit it. I said I think the Patriots would win, but I feel like Denver will win, so I'm going with Denver.
Yep.
Oh yeah, 100%. Look at our third down percentage. We went from converting at 67.3 and leading the league to below 40% last year. That right there probably reduced our time of possession on an average of 7 minutes, when our average time of possession was only 33 minutes of the 60 minutes. We were just over half for the season because there was a couple of bad games, and yes, we lost both of them. But that was because the other team dominated time of possession. Why? Can't convert on third down, then you got to go for it on fourth down. If you don't get it on fourth down, you're giving somebody either a short field or you're taking points off the board by not going for the field goal.
Yeah.
Yes, I do agree we need a center, and we all know the center I want. I've hyped him up enough. We all know I want Logan Jones out of Iowa.
Yep.
And I don't care if we have to take him at 50 to get him.
Do you think the Lions would ever consider trading down for him?
I wouldn't trade down. If I'm going to trade down, I'm trading down in the first, not the second.
Yeah.
That's because, you know, you're in that, first 20 picks in the second round. When you're in that first 20 picks, anything that didn't get picked in the first round falls down into that area for those first 20 picks. And then you start getting into the true day two people after that. There's those cusp people that are considered borderline first and second round.
I agree.
Logan Jones, dang right, Skippy. That is the man. He is our anchor for the next 12 years. Watch.
Love the confidence. I love it.
Well, the guy plays center for Iowa like Frank Ragnow did for us. And he's doing it in college that way. Manhandling guys, road grading, pass blocking, calling out protection. He is to that offensive line what Frank Ragnow was to ours. And that's what we're missing is somebody that can communicate, someone that can be a leader, someone, we have Sewell for the hype stuff before and after a game, but during a game, we miss Ragnow.
Yep.
And we saw it. The communication on the O-line was absolute trash.
Has his pro comp came out yet?
It is Frank Ragnow.
Oh, that's awesome. I love it.
And during his career as a starter, no holds, no sacks allowed, and a true leader.
That's awesome.
And he also was the offensive line captain. We
On
know
the
how much.
award-winning O-line in college.
Yeah, the whole O-line won the Jim Thorpe Award, I believe it was called, correct? Isn't that what that was called?
That sounds right, yep.
And he won the Remington Award for Best Interior Offensive Lineman. So an award-winning line, an award-winning center, and a team captain, those are all check marks. Brad Holmes values leadership. Look at everybody who picked in the first three drafts he did. They all were captains on their college team. He values that because captains equals leadership.
I didn't know this. I just looked it up. He was under Linderbaum.
Yeah.
So learned from Linderbaum also.
Imagine that. And then while I was live at 12:45 today, the news came across my phone and I had to break it. It took a minute to break. Minnesota fires their GM Quezzy. It's funny because I think it was around Thanksgiving when Michael Johnson was on, the Vikings fan. And I said, "Don't be surprised if you guys fire Quezzy."
Yeah, I'm not surprised he got fired. He made some really
No dumbass. Yes.
Quasi made some dumb and questionable decisions.
When I became Nostradamus was that Thanksgiving preview Wednesday when I was on. This was before Austin and Megan was a part of it, but I think they were watching me back then.
Probably.
And I actually said, since Hendon Hooker got hurt, I wouldn't be surprised if Detroit drafts him in the third round. You were on that show, Will.
Yep.
I said it at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I remember we were talking about like how he went from he could have been a Heisman winner, he could have been in a really good bowl game, and he could have been the number one pick to taking a chance on a guy third round pick because you told me how Brad Holmes found him, and I said, "Yep, I agree with what JB said."
So it's crazy because across the street from the apartment, when Brad Holmes went back to college at UNC Charlotte, or
I
Greensville,
thought.
excuse me, UNC Greensville, right?
Let me look.
Was
Sorry.
it Greensville, Greensboro? I can't remember which one.
Brad
Well, anyways,
Holmes.
Brad Holmes went back there to finish his degree. Well,
North Carolina A&T. Sorry.
okay,
Go ahead.
North Carolina A&T. Well, across the street from his apartment building was a high school field, and he became friends with the Hooker family. He literally got close to them and was watching their son play football with them and saw him develop as a quarterback from the 8th grade on until he graduated. I mean, that's a pretty cool story. And I sit there, I said, don't be surprised if Brad Holmes takes a flyer and gets them in the 3rd round. And I'm not saying it was going to work out, but you're talking about a guy that had been in that man's parents' home for Christmas and Thanksgiving dinners with his wife and his own kids. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
I wished it had worked out. I wished he wouldn't have been so hampered the first season where he actually would have got to work out and have some snaps to get more development. I think we gave up on him too soon, personally. Not as a starter, but just to be a competent backup in the NFL.
Now he's with the Jets.
And now he's at the Jets. And lo and behold, if they can't get Malik Willis, I would start Hooker over Justin Fields. I'm sorry. Justin Fields trash.
Oh yeah.
I'm serious. I would take the flyer and say, you know what? We're going to give you the reins this preseason. You do good in the preseason, you're going to start for us week 1.
Yeah.
That's if they don't sign somebody.
Yeah.
Because Dante Moore saw that, oh, Mendoza won the Heisman. Raiders have the first pick. The second pick is the Jets, and they need a QB. I'm going back to college.
And then what's his name transferred to Oregon?
Yeah, while he was debating on declaring for the draft, he just didn't hire an agent yet because that's the rule. You can't hire a agent for pro and go back to school. While he was debating, it came out that the Jets ended up with the second pick. 3 days later, 3 days after that Sunday game, I'm going back to college, and Dylan Raiola already transferred to Oregon because they thought he was leaving. So now it's a competition to be a starter. He may have ruined his draft stock
I
because
think he did.
if Raiola beats him out, he won't be starting. It'll be almost as bad as Sam Bradford not wanting to be drafted by the Lions because he was considered a better quarterback than Matt Stafford at the time. He was supposed to be the number 1 pick. You remember all this?
Yep.
And he said, I'm going back to school. And then we end up with the rookie salary cap that next year in the CBA. It cost him over $100 million.
And then Sam Bradford's career was ruined by injury after injury after injury after injury.
So there's something to be said about people that go back to school. It doesn't always work out for the best. There are people you can tell they needed to go back to school, like Arch Manning staying in school. That was no surprise to me because of how the first half of the season started for Texas and him at QB.
Were you shocked about Sellers going back?
A little bit, because I think he'd have been drafted higher too. I think he'd have been at least a day 2 pick.
I do too. I wish Cade Klubnik had a better year in Nussmeier because I liked Nussmeier and Klubnik and I liked Allard, but this year they were just like.
Now with Quezzy, actually, I mean, not Quezzy. Let me get my train of thought. I was thinking about somebody else. Kids now make more money on NIL than rookie. It's true. And what's funny is they're automatic 4-year contracts. So if they leave their junior year and come to the pros, the wording is the contract is they still get 50% of their NIL money while they're in the pros. So they technically, like Caleb Williams, when he came to the pros, he was getting $24 million a year from Subway in California for being at USC. He still got $12 million extra a year for 2 more years because he got a 4-year contract when he went there, but he was only there a season and a half.
I didn't know that it continued. Wow.
So now he's finally going to be living on just his NFL money, which technically he maxed out what he could get for being the first pick overall, which made everybody else that was a quarterback max out. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Ty Simpson's supposed to be the second best quarterback, and that was before the NCAA actually denied eligibility for Trinidad Chambliss to go back and have another year at Ole Miss. So now he's entering the draft because he's already had his 5 years of eligibility.
Yep.
I think he's technically the second best QB in the draft.
I agree. Chambliss had a good year, a really good year.
And wouldn't that be crazy if the Jets just said, screw it, I'm not going O-line, I'm not getting defense, I'm not getting corners, I'm going to take Trinidad Chambliss.
Imagine both New York teams have an Ole Miss quarterback, Dart Chambliss.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
And Chambliss actually is a Michigan product. He came out of Ferris State before he went to Ole Miss.
Where is he from originally, like state-wise? Do you know?
Yoli's here.
Wow, it's been a while.
Hello, Pac Babe. How you doing?
Haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah, she's been going through a lot, and she actually a couple days ago was in a car accident. She just got out of the hospital.
Prayers up, Yoli.
She's back home and fine with her brothers. All 8 of those Bear fans, while she's a Packer girl living in Chicago. Got it. It must be tough being the smartest girl in the house.
Yeah, I bet.
But I know they've been giving you crap all off season because they knocked you out of the playoff. And let's face it, you take away the tie. You take away the tie for the Packers, wins and losses wise, they were no better than the Lions or Vikings.
I agree.
100%.
Because you add in that loss in the wild card round, they're 9-8. We're 9-8. They're 9-8. They beat us twice. That's why we're in the basement. Minnesota swept us. That's why we're in the basement. Who's the only team to sweep the Bears this year?
The Lions.
I was waiting. Somebody had to say it. Imagine being 2-4 in your division, but you won against a bunch of the bottom end teams in close games and managed to win the division by default.
Yeah, right.
Austin's calling me. I'm gonna let you guys go. Okay.
Okay. Have fun.
Bye.
Tell him I said hi.
Will do. Thanks. Bye.
JB, did you see that the Seahawks are going to be up for sale?
Yes,
after
that's the other
Super
thing
Bowl?
that broke this afternoon while I was at work. According to Seth Wickersham, the Seattle Seahawks after the Super Bowl are going up for sale at an estimated price between $7 and $8 billion.
$1 billion.
Yes, Drew Pensing's even going $8 billion.
He probably is. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I'm interested to see who's gonna throw out that money.
I'm interested if they're going to leave everything as the status quo or if they're going to shake things up and change things because ownership can do that.
Yeah, because Paul Allen passed away.
Right, the original owner. Shameless is from Grand Rapids. There it is.
MD's comment.
Yeah, I did. Laughing my ass off, Dr. Evil sucking his pinky ring.
What the hell? Indeed.
Ginzer, what's up, Robbie?
Jag off.
You jackwagon.
I want to see him get a wagon and the license plate say Jack.
I'd rather find a vehicle with the name Jack and put a license plate on it that says wagon.
Right. Oh, what's up, you jag off? Oh.
Me, it would have to be a van, though.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It
Yeah,
is so cold.
Yeah, it's supposed to snow here overnight.
Ginger has a court order looking for him.
Just a rumor.
It's allegations were made. There you go. Allegations.
Allegations. Yep.
Rumors about criminal activities are allegations.
And are deeply exaggerated.
I want to thank you to the 54 people that are out there watching. Whatever platform you're on, make sure you hit the like button. Yeah, it's with the wind chill, it's about -10 here.
Yeah, it's gonna snow overnight here in North Carolina.
But it's supposed to get up to a balmy 19 degrees tomorrow.
Do you work tomorrow?
Yeah, Saturday. I always work Saturdays. I hate it because I'll be working during the Senior Bowl.
Mm.
But I'll watch it on YouTube when I get home. And I will have my review of how I thought everybody played. I was actually watching the Gruden Bowl, which he please don't get shit on me. I was actually watching the Gruden Bowl in the preparation for it. Have you ever watched when he does the Hula Bowl? Because he always coaches one of the teams.
No.
It's pretty in depth what he does make those guys go through and walkthroughs in practice. He still got it.
Yeah. Is his brother still coaching around somewhere, Jay?
Jay Gruden, I believe, is. Let me look for you. Yes, he is he worked for 2019 an offensive coordinator for the Cincinnati Bengals and Jacksonville Jaguars. I don't think he's coaching anywhere now. Oh, he's a consultant for the Los Angeles Rams since 2022.
Did not know that.
He looks like his brother. It's a younger Chucky.
I don't even remember what Jay
I did
Gruden.
egg my neighbor's car last night. Now, if you really want to do damage, if you want to make it more fun, you wrap the car in toilet paper and you cover it in pancake batter. Just trust me. The results are terrifying and awesome all at the same time.
I love
Jay Gruden was last seen coaching in the National Lingerie League with the MSU Moorhead Streetwalkers.
That's great.
They give more bang for their buck. That's
Yes.
their slogan.
Oh.
It is that time. We're a half hour in, and we don't have much else to talk about. Are you ready to say it, Michael Edwards? You know what I'm talking about. You love when I do these.
I'm not going to say it because he says it. Say it, Michael. Come on. I'm waiting.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, God.
There it is.
Knock me, daddy.
Not the daddy. Not the daddy.
Let's say it the way it should be said.
Oh, oh God. That's how Caleb
Yes, I'm
Williams. That's how Caleb Williams says it, Jeremy.
All right, so we're getting in. I already got it preset, so all I got to do is hit enter solo draft. Unless you want to do the Panthers tonight, well, we got time.
I'm good. I will
Okay.
pass.
All right, let's get it going on fast. You guys man the comments, all right?
Yep.
There went Francis
I'll
Mawakawa.
read the
Caleb
comments.
Loma. Ooh, okay. So we have options here. Do I stay here and take Caleb Lomo, or do I trade back? And this is losing our fourth round too, and not this is gaining next year's second and third. I don't mind that, but I kind of like this one better.
I like
Going
that
back to
one better.
28, getting 59, which I could turn into a third round pick.
I like it.
That would give us 9 picks this draft at minimum. Do we take this draft? What do you think, Nick? Do we take this trade?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And he's still there. I don't think I'm trading back again unless it's a perfect match. Ooh, go back to 33 and get next year's second. Or, yeah, I'm not going back to 38. That's 10 more picks and plus losing our 7th. I'm going to reject them both. We're going to take Caden Proctor right here.
I like it.
Now here's where it gets interesting because we do still have a pick this round. I can look at them. Ooh, but that's losing the 118 again. This is losing our. I'm not taking either one. So our needs, OC. I'm not waiting. Look, if you wait,
Boom.
he probably
Done.
won't.
Let's do it.
No trades. So let's go edge here. LT Overton's available.
I
Derek
like
Moore,
LT.
Malachi Lawrence, Danny, Dennis Sutton. He's another guy I like.
I like Overton.
But 6'3" and 278. I like him. We're going Overton.
It's game over, man. Game Overton.
Oh, look, I don't mind this. Going back to and gaining one, so we get a little pick earlier between 55 and 200
That's fine with me.
11, whatever it is. I'm going to take it.
Yep.
I'm not taking another pick.
No.
Oh, look at that trade offer from the Panthers. No, thank you. Defense. Oh, the Godfather is here. And look, I'm not joking. That's his nickname.
Is it really? Oh, that's awesome.
Look, it's right there on the track.
The Godfather.
Because of his last name is Corleone. The Corleone family from the
Oh,
Godfather
that's awesome.
franchise itself.
You gonna draft me
I'm
on
taking
the
him.
day? You gonna draft me on this day?
And Aiden Fisher fell to 155. I'm taking him.
I like him a lot too.
Six two 205. Wydett Williams Jr. out of Ole Miss. He had a good year. Devin Boykin was the opposite of the other guy that was really good for Indiana. And then there's Jacoby Thomas, 6'2" and 200. I like that size.
I do too.
Jacoby Thomas, you're a lion. Now we're coming up on 203. Ephesians Prysock, you're a lion. Or do I go Elzillian Hamilton? Nope, I'm not going to Zillion.
Michael
He's a tiny
says,
boy.
Nick, as the UFL gets closer, you need to do a podcast with SJB about a preview for the Battlehawks.
Oh, the St. Louis Battlehawks. You're one of those fans.
Yep.
Kendall Daniels. Riley Nowakowski. And with the last pick, My favorite person out of MSU Moorhead,
Let's do it.
Jack Strand. So
Great.
there we go.
I
We had
graded. I like it.
I think every draft should be graded a C when it's done, because you really can't grade a draft until after year 3.
I agree.
Saved it. Close this. We can get over here. Remove. Stop the screen. Yeah, I think that would be fun to do a UFL show. So let's load this and we'll look at the draft and review it one pick at a time. And I forgot 41 was this afternoon, so this is number 42. And loaded. Caden Proctor, Logan Jones, LT Overton. If those are your first 3 picks in the first 2 rounds, that's winning the draft. You get a solid edge out of the draft to develop opposite Aiden Hutchinson. Dante Corleone, that's more depth. It means that if you don't sign Roy Lopez, you've got somebody that might be able to fill in his shoes right away. And don't forget, we got Mika Wingo coming back off of injury too. Aiden
Yep.
Fisher is a solid off-ball linebacker. Jacoby Thomas, safety out of Miami at 6'2" and 205 pounds. Ephesian Prysock, the very tall, very fast corner out of Washington. He's 6'3" and 198 pounds. Kendall Daniels, the converted safety to linebacker, because let's face it, he became the size of a linebacker. He always hit like a hard hitting safety. And if you go watch him, it was that Jack Tatum style of hitter. Woody Bach, how are you, brother? Good to see you. Just going over our latest mock draft. This is version 42. Kendall Daniels, like I was saying, 6'5", 242-pound linebacker. His freshman year, he played safety because he was 6'2" or 6'3" and 210 pounds. Riley Nowakowski is the fullback tight end out of Indiana. I would love that because he can actually play fullback. You wouldn't have to convert a linebacker like we have to do every year to fill in that spot or throw in an extra tackle. He's a, let's see, what else? He's a 6'2", 240-pound tight end. Always my brother. Version 42. Yeah, I've done 42 mock drafts since the Rams game. Live. And Jack Strand, the 6'5", 240-pound athletic quarterback out of MSU Moorhead. Look him up. He's very good at throwing while running. He's an athletic, but he's not a run first QB.
I like it.
And now let's get to MD's comment, because this is a long one. So Logan Jones has been in the SJB draftee in 39 of 42 drafts, and the 3 he wasn't. It was said that SJB was either under the influence of a lunchtime martini or too busy yelling at Gavin Concon. What was that? Jack Strand at the American Bowl last year, he was the one that threw a touchdown to win it for his team. I like this kid. I think he is a better fit for what we want moving forward after golf. And I'm not saying that's going to be anytime soon. I think we're going to restructure golf, and he's going to be there here another 3 or 4 years. But it's someone that can develop behind him. That way, if he gets hurt, we actually have somebody on the roster. Because I trust Kyle Allen as far as I've seen him throw the football, which is nothing over 25 yards.
Yep.
Lots of runs after catches from what he does, but not in the air. So
Oh,
I traded back to 28 and still got Caden Proctor, Woody Bach. Would you be okay with that? And ended up getting the 59th pick away from Houston as well. So Caden Proctor, Logan Jones, LT Overton, then Dante Corleone, the 6'1", 320-pound defensive tackle out of Cincinnati. His nickname is the Godfather because of his last name. Aiden Fisher out of Indiana. Jacoby Thomas, 6'2", 200-pound safety. Ephesian Frysott, a 6'3", 198-pound speedster at corner. Kendall Daniels, 6'5", 242 linebacker that used to be a safety. So he has he has ball hawk skills and hits like a Mack truck because he's bigger.
I love it.
It's rumored he's going to run in the 2-4s. I mean the 4-4s. Excuse me.
Nice.
Riley Nowakowski and Jack Strand.
Nice.
And that is your 42nd mock draft by SJB.
Yep.
And let me get this to where it's a better view so nobody's hidden by words anymore. So, that being said, anything else you want to talk about tonight, guys? Because
I have nothing.
you have nothing?
Nothing I
What
can
about,
think of.
I think we got the best of both worlds, hiring 2 OCs to fill in.
I think we should try to get Michael Edwards to join us.
He's in the middle of a baseball fantasy draft, I believe, so he can't do that right now. But MSU Moorhead specializes in majors related to videography, accounting, professional development, and internet navigation technology. Nice. And he's in Pigeon Forge, where it's almost as frozen as Michigan right now.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, and I appreciate you. But I think we did the best of both worlds because Mike Kafka was Patrick Mahomes' quarterback coach when he came into the league under Andy Reid. And Drew Pensick is from the Norv Turner tree. I can't think of 2 better coaching trees to get coordinators out of. Andy Reid and Norv Turner.
Yep.
Or as I like to say, Drew Pensing, aka Megamind, Mike Kafka, aka Dr. Evil.
Yes.
Put them together, you get Super Uncle Fester from the Addams family. A genius that's just crazy enough to make it work.
Amen. Ooh.
Somebody said, should we bring Tanner Engstrom back to be our passing game coordinator?
No.
Granted, we need a tight ends coach, but I'm okay if we don't. Love that pairing. Yes, crazy enough. What is it that was said in that movie? So crazy. It just might work. You remember that? The Master of Disguise with Dana Carvey?
Oh, such a good movie.
Turtle. Well, thank you guys for coming in today. Thank you, everyone in the chat, for talking. Woody, Michael Edwards, Steve Bauer, all of you. Thank you for watching. Everybody that's watching over there on the VWO side, on X. Since Babes on DeQuinder shut down, that manager is opening to be our new tight end coach. Yeah, but I don't want that particular manager because she might be always trying to be a wide receiver, and we don't need that in the locker room.
True.
Oh, man, you missed the joke on that one. Didn't you, Will? You missed the joke?
I'm half awake right now.
Yeah. she's a tight end that wants to be a wide
Oh, yep,
receiver.
yep, yep.
Oh, it's when you miss stuff like that. Oh, Michael goes, I got it. That's why those whole semi jokes came out a while back when you missed the innuendo. And you know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to say exactly what they called you because that used to make you mad.
Mhm.
See, I'm being good. I kept it clean. I kept it nice.
Yes, yes, you are.
But thank you, everybody, for watching. Try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. It's the only way to make the world a better place. It starts right here. Much love to everybody. Thank you, Will. Thank you, Megan Hacker, for joining us. And thank you, Nick Burton. Your what? Fourth experience with the podcasting with me? Because you came in on a Wednesday night, then the last 3 Fridays, right?
I think so. I can't even remember.
Yeah, this is your 4th time. You're getting better each
Okay.
time.
Yes, you
Thank
are.
I
you.
appreciate it. Thank you. Have fun. I'm glad your mom is home. My heart and prayers goes out to Dennis Adams, Patty Grimes' brother that lost his house in a house fire yesterday here in Grand Blanc, Michigan. And also my heart goes out to my good friend Ronald Sky McDowell, who lost his mother today. My heartfelt condolences and prayers go out to you all. And we are out, boys.
Turn it up, it's that time again. Jeremy B. Lines, he's your best friend. Every weekday, Evan, you know the vibe. He's shouting one ride with that rocket drive. Rolling up the scene, light up that fire. Jeremy's in the booth, taking us higher. With a grin and a laugh, he's got the crowd in a blaze. Smoking out the haters in a rock star haze. The stories that inspire and riffs that will ignite. When one Friday goes, everything feels right. Jeremy Beelan, every day at 11. Yelling one B right like we're in rock heaven.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.